tactics for setting up our straight right hand. I'm going to be surveying a variety of concepts here. So as the range closes, strategy changes. Okay, when we're talking boxing, kickboxing, or MMA, these are strategies that if you study them, you're going to be able to use them, apply to your game. Basically, every single one of these strategies I do use for boxing. So if they are working for boxing in that close range, I'm going to say 75 to 90% of them are going to work in another discipline, whether that's kickboxing or MMA. So first thing we're going to start off is Cora is going to do what we call a crash a lot of times. There are some people call it a wedge, but her hands are going to be in like a cover-up type blocking position. So she might throw a 1-2 on me, so go ahead and throw a 1-2 and then jam me my glove so like I covered up and you're going to wedge into me like this. So she goes 1-2, she wedges. Now she's going to glide across, step out, sliding out in a straight right hand. Okay, so go ahead and crash, go 1-2 crash, and she gets her angle. Very good. So this works really well up to 3, like a 1-2-3 wedge. And we're not really getting into the setups. I just want you to know how to wedge and crash into them. This is great for when their back's against the wall or the ropes, but here she's kind of making like an equal sign instead of a cover-up position. So go with your 1-2-3 or your 1-2 here, and you're wedging, straight right hand, slide out. Do it again. Good. Here. Very good. 1-2-3, wedge, slide out after that. Right hand again. And that's just some ways we can break rhythm and work. If we were having a day where it's like working on our cross today, we're setting up our power right hand, using it to get angles. Some ways you can add that on, it's breaking rhythm and working power, right? So transition always from speed to power. Be thinking about the go-between. Speed will help you get out after you throw a power shot. It'll help you get in to throw a power shot. You get them to respond, cover up. You can do things like wedge. Okay, next thing we're going to do, this one from here is from like a shoulder-to-shoulder position. Okay, so Cora's going to bump me out with the shoulder, and sometimes use it to the uppercut, but there she really got me back. If I'm back further, she can do an overhand, or she can even step out a little bit and move her head off that angle. So this can work for any of our 2, 4, 6, or 8 punches from the 1-8 numbering system. We're just doing 2 because that's our primary study today. So she bumps me off, 2. Very good. Now here's what I want you to do. Let's say I have that configuration, or even this one. You're going to put your elbow here on my shoulder, and you're going to bump me out like that with an upward elbow, okay? So come a little closer into the frame here. She bumps up, right there. There she bumps up. Very good. This is also, somebody goes for a takedown, doesn't quite work. They go get back out, straight right hand, okay? Adding slide outs and things of that nature after you score on that so they don't take you down the second time. Okay, every time I hit with a power right, I'm trying to get out, for the most part, unless you're out on your feet, in which case you're still dangerous, maybe more dangerous in that mindset. You're all defense in that moment. Okay, so next, that's a couple ways to use our elbow, our shoulder, our wedging. Next up, what we're going to do is where I want you to go under the hook. Okay, so if you throw a lead hook for me, and kind of grab the hip here. And you're going to turn me, throw the straight right hand, okay? So it's kind of like throwing a body hook to the hip here. Right there, turn, straight right hand. Let's do that again here. Very good. So let's say you throw a straight right and you turn out, or you slide out rather. Here, take your glove on my shoulder like a hook and turn me in the same fashion. Like circle around me and pull my shoulder off balance. Boom, very good. Okay, so let's say you do a 2 and you slide out. There, good, boom, and turn and pull, all right? So we do a straight right hand, here, slide out. I'd have it maintain the angle with you. You just take the hook of your glove, put it on that lead shoulder, okay? And you're going to circle around behind me again, and that pulled me off balance. That was a great representation, okay? So that is a way, one of our boxers here at the academy, he does that when he gets the angle. And again, it's keeping them off balance. They're off balance, they can't hit you. Pull their hip, pull their shoulder. Punch them. These are ways we can off balance with our punching techniques in our boxing in order to score and set up other things within the game. Okay? So a couple other things we're going to do is going to be from this sort of an angle and position. All right? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to just push their elbow right here. Yes. Now chamber, throw your right hand. That's good. A lot of times when you push the elbow, you've got a right hand, stay where you're at, you've got a rear hook to the body or a lead hook to the body, either one. Okay? You're really, I bet, going to like the way the lead hook to the body feels the most, but these are all sets that we work when we do the elbow push. She pushes the elbow, goes, boom, right there. There you go, good. Now set up lead hook to the body when you push. Here, see that lead hook to the body is chambered very well for that spleen shot. Okay, so that's the elbow push. Next thing we do, this is really great for MMA. It's something to initiate in the moment. It's the arm drag. She knew exactly where it was at. Okay, so here she's going to pull me down this angle here, straight right hand. That's really similar to what she's doing on my shoulder a second ago. Okay, so as we come in, the range closes here. She slips the hook of her glove in there, straight right hand. Okay, one more time. Here. And adding slide outs and angles into that is what we cover in class. And what you need to be thinking about is why I keep mentioning it. We're using setups. It never stops. It's like jiu-jitsu and other combat sports and martial arts. They never end. They keep going. The strategies and theories can keep working until the contest is over and you've won by decision, points, or a finish. Okay? So that is, we got the arm drag, we got the elbow push, we got the shoulder bump off, we got the elbow bump off. Pushing the back there as well. We've got the wedge, we've got the crash. Lots of cool ways that we can use our dirty boxing to set up that straight right hand. Again, these are all good for our 2, 4, 6, and 8 if you look at our 1 through 8 numbering system. And there are also sets we do for our odd numbers, our 1, 3, 5, and 7 when we study that same numbering system for singles. Look back to that video, 1 through 8 numbering system. Okay guys, thanks for checking us out. Keep working on setting up your cross.